think that's on. Welcome to Thoughtful Tarot. I'd just like to say thank you very much to the people who have liked and subscribed on my channel. You've got absolutely no idea how happy it makes me, and I would like to return that happiness to you with love and gratitude. So I'm going to get on with today's reading now, but thank you again. Thank you so much. So I'm going to begin the reading as usual with one of these Angels of Atlantis cards. I'm trying to keep the readings quite short. I'm trying to keep them below 15 minutes. So let's see how I get on. So this card, Balance, came out last time. It's obviously very significant at this time because I've done a couple of things earlier today just to see where things were going, and this card has come out every time. So I'm going to take it. So we obviously all need some kind of balance in our lives. I'm going to take two of these. Very oracle cards, I think everybody knows by now that I absolutely love these. So we've got two here. We've got, that came out like that. So we've got Tom the Poet, and we've got the I need glasses to read this. The Green Woman, but she was in reverse. Just let me check there's no nudity. No? Good. So there, we've got those three cards here. The first one, Balance, Archangel Gabriel, is about, it's saying that we've got into, or some of us anyway, have got into a situation where our lives have become out of balance. Doing too much of one thing, not enough of another. And being out of balance can lead to all kinds of problems. It can cause problems in the home. It can cause illness in the body. And we kind of labour under the illusion that we have to work hard in order to make money. And this is just not the case. And if you're in that mindset, then you get trapped there. We're supposed to have wonderful, creative lives, doing things every day that we like. I know that's not possible in today's world for everyone on the face of it. But we have to realise that within us somewhere that we can create this. No matter what it looks like on the outside, we can create a life where we have balance, we have love, we have money, we have family, we have, what's the word I'm looking for? Where you really love the things that you do. Fulfillment. We can have fulfillment. We can have it all. We really can. And having it all doesn't have to be loads of money. Having enough. And along with having enough, having freedom to do and be is a magnificent life. A magnificent life, which is one that we it should be possible for everybody. It's in some way to have this, even taking baby steps initially. If you keep in mind that you want to create balance as you go along all the time, then you should be able to eventually get there in some shape or form. That's what this card is promising you. This balance card came out in the last reading I did, I'm pretty sure it did, and it's come out 3 times on the run today. So it's very, very relevant at the moment for most of us, I would say. So this next card, Tom the Poet, is about clear sight, poetry, erotic energy, laughter, not getting into serious mischief. So when Tom the Poet shows up in a reading, it speaks a lot of people who have an inclination for writing poetry, adventure, fantasy, or anything else like that. So I'm not saying people here are dying to be writers, but it's just about creativity, isn't it? I mean, you could be a knitter. You could really love knitting. So, find time to knit. I don't want to read all of it, so I'm just picking bits out. But it's saying as well, you may also find yourself thinking about romance and deciding that you want more of it in your life. This doesn't necessarily mean looking for someone new. It might well involve putting some romantic fizz into a relationship that has become overly routine. So that's great. A balance, bringing balance back into your life could involve bringing some romance back into your relationship, bringing some play into your, family setting, your kids, being creative in that way within the family setting. So instead of just putting all your energy into making a living and buying things and buying stuff, this card is saying stop. You don't need to do that. You need to have enough, you need to be warm, you need to have somewhere decent to live. You need the basic things in life. You need clothes, shoes. But you don't need all these things that people are striving to buy. So they're living their life in a way that's completely out of balance, trying to get things which you don't really need. So instead of doing that, you can earn enough money to have a good life and then have time to be able to think about putting some romance back into your relationship, or being able to go out and find romance, or, writing poetry, book, if you like to write, painting that picture that if you like to paint, knitting that pullover if you like to knit, decorating your home. So instead of spending a fortune on getting people in to do stuff, learn to do stuff yourself. Just start doing things yourself, and do things as a family group, or however way you can find balance. Bring balance back into your life, where everybody can be part of the situation and be happy. Fix your relationships by giving them more time, more thought, more energy. Okay, lecture over. So I'm just going by the cards. I'm not lecturing anyone, I promise. So Tom is here to verify this, to talk about how you can bring all this back in, or talk about the things that could be needed to be are needing to be attended to in some way. So, and then we've got the green woman. So she's upside down, she's in reverse. So the green woman is about wildness, natural magic, expectant gratitude, untrammeled creativity. Okay, so straight away that's making me think you're letting your creativity is being trammelled. So to get her in a reading in reverse, it's saying that energy is blocked and growth is stunted, which, being out of balance, will definitely do that to you. if you know, it's being on the hamster wheel, it's a dead end, isn't it? It's or the same. It keeps going, but it's the same as a dead end. It's not going anywhere, and it's not appropriate for a happy existence. And it says here that you could be out of balance by getting this card, by trying to shift from one extreme to another between growth and stasis. So that's out of balance, isn't it? So just going one way is out of balance. Headlong and just on this hamster wheel and just keep going and going and going is being out of balance. But being, really trying one time or at one point and then giving up because it's just too much and you can't do it, and it just gets twisted, stunted and warped results. So finding balance is crucial to a good, happy, creative life. So it's, you will know what's going on in your own life and how things are being handled. But this card here, I promise you, comes out. How can a card come out 3-4 times on the run out of all these cards here? And they've been shuffled and shuffled, and the same card keeps coming out. So this is a very strong message for some of you. And I think Leos can be like that as well. They can be such hard workers, trying to keep all the plates up in the air. And then when it doesn't work, you kind of, talking as a Leo myself, it just gets too heavy and or too many plates go up and then they all get dropped. And, you just put your head under a pillow. And so it's just find however way you can, sit and contemplate and think about everything that you do and how that could be done in a more balanced way to bring a more balanced life for everyone around you. I'm going to take a couple of tarot cards here. I think they look like they want to come out. So here we have the Queen of Cups and the Devil card. So this Devil card here, it talks about being out of balance, for sure. And the Queen of Cups is like the emotional energy, the kind of, the mother figure. So this Devil is saying, come on, you need more money, you need a bigger car than those people next door or whatever. We need a bigger house. We're not going to look successful if we haven't got a big house, and all these ridiculous things. Your house can be, just talking about houses, your house can be as lovely as you make it, as long as it's, closed off to the elements and it's warm and clean. Then just be happy with your house. Be happy with the house you can afford when you work and live in a balanced way. As I say, I'm using our house as an example because I can't. It's just the best example I can think of. And Queen of Cups, there she is. This is how, the energy should flow. This is how you should be balanced with all this beautiful energy around you. The vibrations going in and out in a flowing way, encompassing everything in your life. That's all in one balanced flow. So I'm going to leave it there because, as I say, I'm trying to make these readings shorter, below 15 minutes, and I think I've just about managed that. So I hope this resonates. I hope this makes things clearer for you. And as I say, thanks again so much for subscribing and liking, and if you could do the same with this, and maybe even sharing if you think somebody needs to hear it, somebody that you know. So thanks again, and bye for now, and I'll see you again soon.